What's up, everyone? Shane and Eric.
What's up, guys?
Eric Lougheed?
Lougheed.
And Shane Kipper. We're at Swan Falls. This place is magnificento. Just on a stroll. Been going on walks every day, and this one definitely trumps the rest. Just love being out in nature and kind of releasing any negative energy, especially going with someone that I care about. It's like, sharing the experience, and then we're both on the same path, same journey to self-discovery, self-awareness, and so it's good to share those wins and work out those things that you might be going through with someone else. But we were just talking about recording content and how now is the best time to get started. And I would say that, oh shit, you mind holding that? Everyone has a story. A lot of people think that their life is boring and that they got nothing to talk about. But if you really think about it, the things that you've gone through have brought you to where you're at today. And that journey is a journey that someone else is on right now. And, they might be looking for your answer. So to me, it's about someone else, but more importantly, it's about yourself. 5 years ago, I started making videos on YouTube, and I have 22 followers. So 5 years, I'm thinking I'm averaging like 4 a year. But hey, I'm not in it for the followers right now. I'm just trying to get good at making content. I wish I brought a freaking selfie stick because my arm is hurting. But it's more about doing it for yourself. It's like, you make the content so that you can look back on how far you've come. And I've even had people reach out to me on my channel and thank me for the content I've made. Not like a lot, and that kind of picks up, but again, it's not really about that. But Eric, he started his own channel, so look him up.
Just Eric Lougheed.
Eric Lougheed. But just documenting that journey. It's just documenting. It's not even like trying to create anything super creative. You don't have to. I'm not going to put any effects on this video. I mean, the effects are this beautiful view.
I don't want to change this at all.
So we're both going through a program right now called The Science of Getting Rich for the 21st Century. Our mentor, Gary Gilligan. And some things that we're doing is locking in some of those morning and night routines. For example, this walk, we journal every day and night. Doing meditations. I've been doing them every day and night. Dr. Joe Dispenza, been fucking blowing my mind. You're listening to Aaron Doughty right now, right?
I am. I do Aaron Doughty. Actually, last night I did Dr. Joe Dispenza's night meditation, and that's really powerful. But Aaron Doughty has been one of my go-to meditations over this past 60 days, and it's really powerful when you get consistent in something like that. Just how your own thoughts start to change, and then you start to see your reality change. It's pretty crazy. I never thought in a million years I'd be meditating, but now I actually look forward to it every day.
What do you feel like you've learned the most from meditation?
Just how to clear my mind of all the negatives and they're not even negatives, but in my mind I feel like they could be. And as I clear those and make room for more positive thoughts, I can just see how there's a lot less, say, anxiety, a lot less of the negative struggles that I used to go through. And so by meditating every day and by having that practice installed, I'm able to have something to look forward to every day that I know is kind of cleansing. And I never knew that I needed that. Whoa. I never knew that I needed that until I started a regular practice. And now I don't think I'll ever stop.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I feel the same way. I mean, for me, it's been the ability to take a look at my life, my past, and then design mentally the future that I want to create. You know, Dr. Joe Dispenza, he does this meditation morning and night where he tells you to look at the way you've been feeling, thinking, and acting, and really break it down, you know, because, and this has been one for me that I'm trying to work on, I guess, is oh, look at that rock, that's fucking sweet. Anyway, is like I run these stories in my mind, and they're false stories, you know. I just fucking make them up, and then it causes a lot of discomfort in my body because I'm playing out these scenarios with people in my life that aren't even around. Like, they just, it's not real, you know. I just make that shit up. And so then by, you know, creating those stories over and over again, you tend to create that reality, because, you know, you meet up with that person, and then you're already pissed, and they're like, the fuck is your problem, you know, like, and they didn't even do anything. So you know, being able to analyze that. So I'm like, okay, today I felt this way, and I feel like it was because of these thoughts. And so since I'm aware of those thoughts, when they come up, I can be like, that's false, that's not right, that's not in alignment with where I'm headed. And then plus, like, once, you know, you're visualizing that future, it doesn't match with that future. So you tend to take more actions in alignment with that future. And that's kind of what he talks about, is living by a vision of the future instead of a vision of the past, because we do live in the past, you know. Those stories, those are past experiences, past traumas, maybe with some other people that we brought on to these new people in our lives.
Another thing I'd like to add to that is that as you start to analyze your day and your actions that you're taking through these new and inspired beliefs and thoughts, one of the things he has you go through is in your head going through your day, what it looked like. And then there's a part where he says, now, what would you have done differently if you had the choice to do it over? And you can actually go back and objectively look at your day and what you could have done differently to make it even better. And by repeating that process, you're, you know, the repetition of going into your mind and saying, well, this is what I could have done better today. And then the next night, this is what I could have done better that day. And then you just keep repeating that process until eventually you've ingrained this set of ideas, of actions that you can take every day to continue making your life better and better and better. And it's just powerful how the repetition leads to self-mastery. And it's just awesome.
Yeah, because I mean, it's what you're doing is programming yourself.
Right.
Because our life is a series of programs that we've learned throughout our life that we're replaying, whether those are good or bad, you know. You know, that's up for debate. We were just talking about how good and bad is, you know, just a idea in the mind. It's just the definition we give it. But those programs, we run them every day, so it's just training new programs, you know, and then your body just automatically moves in that direction based on, you know, that reality that you've been creating in your mind. So that's been super powerful. And then journaling, man. That's been like next level, because I've been able to, like, just write it all out. There is emotion when I write it, but then it's gone because it's on the paper, and then I can move on. And that's another part, is repetition and programming. And a lot of this stuff too is just setting up the day. If you're doing it first thing in the morning, you set yourself up for success. I mean, most people, they wake up, hit that alarm clock like I did this morning, and wake up late like I did this morning, and rush to pick up your friend like I did this morning, or go to work, and then you're pissed off and in a rush, and everyone starts bothering you because you're just in that frame of mind. And so it's that morning routine has been just super key.
And another thing I like to add on the journaling is, like, when you write down those emotions and they're on the page, there's another aspect to that where, how many times have you had a great idea that you wish you had written down when it came to you, but you didn't, and then you lost it. That idea was gone. By writing down your thoughts and even like your good thoughts, the thoughts that bring you joy and happiness, as you write those things down, you're bringing them to life. You're putting them on paper, and then as you go back and revisit that, you bring those emotions back up in a positive way, and you're able to reprogram your mind through those positive words too. And so it's all about the repetition and the reprogramming that really starts to take shape after some consistent journal work.
Yeah, consistency definitely is that key. This morning I didn't want to journal. Sadie's making her own path now. Anyway,
I think we're making our own path now.
I didn't want to journal, but I'm glad I did. I felt just accomplished, just following through on what I say I would do. But fuck, man, life is fucking awesome. Like, how can you beat that?